Happy Monday, folks. I hope everybody's wearing their Gucci boots. And
Or as we now call it here in the United States, Happy Indigenous Persons Day,
yeah,
which is what we should be calling it. You know, Columbus, the original pandemic. It's what we're celebrating this year. Hi, everybody. Enjoy our European viruses. We'll come back in 2 weeks and see how it's going. Not good. It's not going.
Anyway, happy Monday. Yep.
Man.
It was a weekend.
Lakers won the championship last night, Brad.
They did. I actually did watch some of that because I don't know, joining
LeBron
probably fan. 94 other million people on the planet. I'm a LeBron James fan only because he's
an Ohio boy.
He's an Ohio boy. I've seen him play since his high school days, and
he's an interesting guy because I'm going to get this a little bit wrong, but I think he's been in 9 of the past 10 finals, and he's been maybe 11 finals overall. He's only won 4, so he's actually lost a lot in the finals.
Yeah.
I think some people believe that takes away from his legacy or whatever.
No way.
I'm sorry. Have you watched this guy play?
He's won championships on 3 different teams.
No, I'm sorry. He is the Iron Man.
There was some commentary that said now he needs to go join. I don't know the conferences in the NBA all that well, but go join the Knicks so that he has one championship.
Oh, and each, yeah. That's pretty good.
So yeah, it was good. I mean, whatever. The Lakers won. That's the end.
I don't know if you follow baseball, but do you see that baseball is careening toward a Los Angeles Dodgers Houston Astros championship? Mm-hmm. Which would be the most amazing comeuppance in the history of comeuppances, given the history.
Yeah, given what happened.
Well, just, I mean, I watched all those teams win championships, both of those teams, actually. And great baseball team. But I guess they needed a little help.
Don't we all sometimes?
Yeah. Anywho,
Microsoft took down a botnet that was going to disrupt the election. That's good on Microsoft.
Yep.
It wasn't just Microsoft, by the way. They had some partners in the telecom industry and everything else. But I suspect that Microsoft
industry. Yeah, of course. But I mean, they were the ones that filed the affidavit and got the ball rolling, and whatever. So yeah, it's good.
Speaking of you can kind of see down there in the bottom. Oh,
what happened? Went away.
No, well, Paul and I were talking right before this that if you put yourself in do not disturb mode, like say on your phone, it doesn't actually replicate that status and the muting of notifications onto the desktop.
It depends on the phone. So I'm bringing various phones up. I'm trying to decide where I'm going next here. But yeah, this Pixel 4 XL, it's in do not disturb mode. And there were like 25 nonsensical notifications, like Instagram, something wicked important happened on Instagram. Like, guys, the point of do not disturb, help me with this, is literally to not disturb me.
Ever.
Period. I think that's the whole sentence. I mean,
yeah.
Maybe I misunderstood the point.
Yeah. There is an Apple event tomorrow, too.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why? That's exciting.
That means I got to get it liquored up during the day so I can tweet during that event.
I was just talking to someone about smartphones, and it's funny because, I mean, I stress over this kind of thing, which is stupid because I replace my smartphone so frequently. Like, what's the difference? But I do stress over this. I've almost pulled the trigger, as you know, many times on different phones. And it's a little goofy, but the one certainty I will say with smartphones this year is I'm definitely upgrading my iPhone. I mean, to something. And now that I've heard that they're doing it again, they're making the camera on the biggest one the best one, I might have to go for the most expensive one. But I've got like 20 different Android choices, and I still don't know what I'm doing here.
I got to tell you, I'm really on the fence. Like, and I say this knowing that I probably will end up with a new one, but I'm still not. One, I want to see how much I'm going to get for my phone.
Yeah.
And I just want to see
what the reviews look like. See what the big differences are. You have, I keep asking this. I know 10S. You have 10S, right? So you have 2 cameras. It's a new design. A new old design.
I mean, so the big thing, it seems to be better cameras in 5G, which I got to tell you, 5G is not a reason I would go buy a phone right now.
And the weirdness about this is they apparently had to choose 5G over the 120 hertz screen. I guess it was like an either or thing for some reason.
I think it's battery life.
Okay. So, and they went with 5G, and I understand why. I mean, they've been not quite a laughing stock, but it's been a problem for them. And I guess a real world problem in places like China where maybe 5G actually works. But yeah, here I would say, look, maybe you live in New York City or some special place where the 5G gods are shining down on you, but in most places you're not going to notice anything.
Well, and what I'm curious to see, I hate that I even had to say this, like which 5G is it? Because there's like two flavors of it. There's the one that T-Mobile calls 5G, which is basically LTE, but a little bit faster. And then there's like the Verizon, I think AT&T, or the millimeter wavelength, which is like real 5G, but it only works like in a...
It's line of sight. It's literally line of sight.
Small area.
It's like targeting a laser from space.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I assume they'll support both. They're a global, they're global. But,
that's what I would imagine, but you never know. It is Apple.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
So
anyway, whatever. Here's the thing: you can make fun of Apple, you can dislike Apple, whatever it is about Apple. You love Apple, but we're going to pay attention to it. It's it's a big deal. I mean,
yeah, it's going to be the most highest volume, or maybe is it highest volume? Maybe definitely highest revenue generating phone of the year for sure.
Yeah, also volume. It's the best selling phone model, or whatever phone line, whatever you want to call it.
Device. Something like that. Whatever you want to.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's tomorrow. And that's just kind of that. Programming notes. I don't think we're going to be doing this Thursday or Friday or maybe even Monday. God willing, I'm going to try to leave my house and venture outside of a 5-mile radius.
So what's your plan? You're driving on Thursday?
Yeah. So I think we're going to go to George's house. Because my kid has a couple days off of school for fall break, because why not? And I haven't seen her enough already. We're gonna try to go and take like a long weekend, not in a hotel, just somewhere.
Are you driving straight through?
Yeah, it's about 12-hour drive.
12 hours. Jeez. Wow. See, I was 8 hours was brutal for me.
Yeah. And I also kind of want to take my car and just see how it is on.
Wow,
whatever.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are we going to do? Like,
I mean, do they even have electricity in Alabama? I mean,
actually, to charge it up each night, I have to go out and just crank it just for like 3 hours straight.
Have your wife out there on like a bicycle thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Who needs a Peloton? Just get one of these.
That's right. You can make a new ad with her in it.
Yeah.
How happy she is for your gift.
We paid how much for this car? Just keep pedaling, sweetie.
Just keep pedaling, honey. I can't hear you.
She is right on the other side of this wall. I'm going to walk out there. She's like, what did you say about me?
Did you talk about me?
Anyways, it's Monday, and that's about that.
Fair enough.